and welcome back. Today I got the BuzzTV Classic. Did a previous review, recently review I should say, on the specs on this thing. I wanted to show you guys how exactly this guy works. So here we go. Everything that you need to know about this device. This is it, all the features and everything. So you do got live TV, VOD, PVR, EPG. I'm gonna throw this out there so you guys know. When you click on this thing, they do not provide you a service. You need to get your own service. So if you have a Mac server, you want to add a Mac server address here. If you have Extreme Codes API login, you do that, or an M3U, there you go. For those of you guys who don't know how this works, you just click on one of these options, add the option. Portal name is usually whatever it is that you want. The URL is normally given to you. Username and password is also given to you. So keep that in mind when you guys are trying to log in. And this will be the same thing for all of these options here at the top. Now, at the very, very top, you have your settings, server settings, which is the same thing as those four options, connected Bluetooth, all that stuff, Buzz utilities, updates. If you click on updates, it's going to find any kind of updates that's available. So just keep that in mind. It's already saying like, hey, there's an update here with the Buzz 5. Please note it will take up to 20 minutes to download and install. So keep that in mind when you're doing that. BuzzTV utilities, I've done plenty of videos of this where you could just switch things off and on and go through all the different connections and all the different home screens and stuff like that. Pretty nice and neat. When it comes to all apps, I did download IDA64 app installer. This is actually really important here. When you go here, any kind of APKs that you install, this is where it's going to be. You got Android TV, BuzzTV OTA, you do have Chrome, Google Play Store, and yes, you do have to log into the Google Play Store. Files, file browser, Disney Plus, DRM info, Netflix, which I don't think it's in, it shouldn't be in 4K, it won't be in 4K, it'll be standard. Team viewer, settings, and then YouTube. Now, also, right here is where you're going to get some of the apps. You could actually add favorites, and down here at the bottom, you're going to get everything that's under your apps. It's kind of redundant. I like that it has this where you could add your apps. I think what they should do is you should have like essential apps here, like App Store, Google Play Store, like stuff like that. And then after that, you should be able to customize. Like, I really do like how the Google interface is, Android TV, where you could just customize stuff like that. So this is where you can go. Now, when it comes to settings, if you do come here and we're going to go into the actual settings, this is where you could check in your Wi-Fi. So that's where it's at. If you want to go into your apps, device preferences, utilities, it has lots of content here. For your apps, go to see all apps, and you can actually uninstall whatever you don't want. So if you're like, hey, I don't want IDA64 anymore, you could uninstall it. You could force stop, clear cache, clear data, whatever it is that you want. You could also go down here to security and restrictions. And what this is, apps from unknown sources, click on that. Make sure all of this stuff is turned on. That way you don't have any issues later on. Pretty simple, pretty basic. When it comes to your device preferences, you want to go to About. Typically, I tell everybody go to the bottom, Android TV OS build, click this thing. I think it's like, I don't know, 7 times. Click it until it says you're now a developer. When you hit the back button, you're going to find developer options here now in this list. If you don't know what this is, don't mess with it. You should still be able to download APKs and all that stuff. Developer options, I know people are used to that with the Fire Stick. With this one's a little bit different. Just want to be sure you leave it alone. You could also restart it, energy saver, screensaver, storage. There's so many things here that you can do with the device. And then remote accessories, more settings. If you go to remotes and accessories, this is how you can connect your Bluetooth, more settings. It just has more extra features. So a lot of good stuff. Okay, so one more thing here. Because I know someone's going to ask, what's the difference between App Store and Google Play Store? So the App Store is going to be Android TV. I'm not a fan of Android TV, but here it is. There's going to be some updates. Anytime you get any updates like this, just hit OK, allow. Just always allow everything, because that way it connects and talks properly. You'll have YouTube, you'll have Google. There's tons of stuff here that you can get. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Puffin's here. I think Downloader might be there too. So yeah. All right, wanted to get you guys here just a really quick short video of some of the features. Pretty easy and basic stuff. This remote is also jam-packed with tons of features there. So you have like your server, your category, PVR, guide, some shortcut buttons there. So lots of stuff here with this device. This thing is super powerful. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest stuff. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other. See you guys in the next one.